Tree, a metadata management software. If you need a system and one doesn't exist and you don't have a developer, your number one choice to get things done. So let's have the scenario. You're managing a school. Schools does not only exist with classes and teachers. There's also families involved, there's different activities involved, there's sponsors involved, there could be anything involved. So what would you do? One thing you can do is develop a system. Other thing you can do is just add a tree. It's as easy as planting one. So what I did here is I created a families tree. In the families tree I said you can have a family and you have a learner. What do we need to know about a family? It would be nice to know what the address is. And settings we can say this is an address. It'd probably be nice to have some contact details. It would be nice to know parent one name. Now you can make this a name and a surname. We just type it in one, doesn't really matter. One cell phone, two cell phone. No, let's make this parent one occupation. And you can do years, we can say occupations is a list, so we can say look up the values. We're going to make this a header. So parent 2 cell phone. And the nice thing about trees, let's say you get into a situation where you want to capture a third parent for other reasons, details, you can just add it, whatever. Okay, so we go back here, we can say cell phone, spell of parent one name. The second thing is we can link learners to families. So under families we can say we want to link a learner, and then under the learners obviously you can have all your learner details, the student numbers, current grade, right, classes and stuff you'll probably have in your school management system, so there's no reason for that. There's only one. Nickname, whatever you want. And then if there's stuff that you cannot manage on your school management system, like files that you want to do here, you can have a correspondence. We can add that as well. That's how we can build families. Each piece of a family tree is a family. So, going to families, you see there's nothing there. I'm going to create a new family. We're going to call this the Boerthuis. And there can be more than one Boerthuis, so I think we're probably going to give it some kind of code. So if you've got an Afrikaans school, you're definitely going to have more than one Boerthuis, so this can be them. And under them we can have new learners. Here's the Boerthuis. If you double click on them, then open up. So what we can say here is this can be 75 Avenue, whatever address that we want. Parent one name will be Harry Buddha. Cell phone will be, and the occupation will be a rocket scientist. Please add it to the list. Parent two's name we didn't put in. That was a really nice thing. So that's the nice thing about Tree, because these things are all dynamic. We go back here. Families, add a new one. So parent name. Obviously I don't want it at the bottom, so we click to the top and say I want that to be way left field. Okay. And if we go back to families, parent one name, parent two name. All that did. So I go back to my Buddhas, subtract the reasonable pluses. So this is Lucinda. I don't know why I said Lucinda. Buddha. And she is a neurosurgeon. Let's add it to the list. If we click down on our list, there's neurosurgeons and there should be rocket scientists. Yeah. Under the Buetas they need some children, so we add a new learner, and this can all be automated from whatever system you use. Maintain it, so we can create a new learner called Pietman. It's obviously the name of Afrikaans. And we can add another new learner. And we'll call him Sarki. If we double click on Pietman, double click on Pietman, we can put the serial number, the current grade of the enormous PT. And the files, the correspondence, we can upload whatever about him we want to, it doesn't really matter, it's probably listed somewhere else. Now this is nothing new, this is something that you can have in any school management systems. But now, what about activities? We have lots of kind of activities. Let's go look at activities. So in activities, this is a very narrow view of the world. You can have a type, you can have the physical activity, you can have a team, and you can have a year, and you can have a team. So let's say we want to track which activity is done by what. We go back here, we type, and we say this is sporting, sport, I don't know, activity, culture, no, that's wrong. And activities, new types, culture. And the sports, we can say activity, swimming. You can say the administrator is for swimming. So that was wrong. So let's delete swimming. This is how easy it is to create these structures. So under sports, these activities, you say under the activity, you need a year. Under the year, you need the team. Right, we look at activities. So here we're going to say activity is swimming. Here we're going to say it is fire. Here we're going to say yeah. It's activity 5. New team is the senior team for the high school team. And for the high school team for 2025. And we've got a primary school. So choir, we've got a new year. So well, we've got a new team, senior choir. Junior choir. Yeah, we can under sports, we can add new activity, we can call this rugby. Some schools participate in this kind of thing. We can say new year, 2025. And let's just assume this is a primary school. We'll just say the under 9s. The 9 team. New team. The under 10 team. The under 11 team. And you can clearly see by me using the O not the U that I'm also Afrikaans. And this is the second team. This is the team. It's the first team. Obviously, you can make that. You can rename this. So it might be a little bit more correct. Now currently, as we have it here, we have nothing more than what you would have in the Excel spreadsheet. This is just a list that is structured. So where does Tree really become powerful is the fact that not only is this structured in a very specific way, I mean, there is only coach, you can't type anything else in here. And we can start linking the data together. So let's for instance go back to our trees, we go to our families, we go to a learner and we say, you know what, this learner can be linked to a team. Activities team. This is participant. And then in here we can add more fields. I can say this is the position in the team. Okay. What that allows us to do is to take these two lists and link them together. So I can go under the 11 team, go to cross-pollinate and say, well, I need to link a participant, and I'm going to link it to Pietman, and I'm going to say he is a fly-off. Okay. Or I can go to the choir, and I can go to the junior choir. I can say cross-pollinate participant. I can say Sarki, and she is a I don't know what they are, which is one of those, so it doesn't have to fit it in. So what that allows us to do is, let's say we go to our families. As soon as we go to the Boetas, we can see he's in the under 11 rugby team. Let's say Sarki's in the junior choir. And this way we can start linking together activities and people. Now the same can be used for fundraising. if you've got a fete or anything like that, and you've got a school, you can create your fete, you can create your little exhibitors or whatever you've used for the year. You can link them to the year's fete, and next year you've got a list that you can replicate and just contact them. Same with sponsors. I mean, how many times you have a sponsor and they just disappear, whereas if you've got a list, you can keep on contacting them. So that's Tree, the one thing where you can build anything easily.